Okay, you just had to click, didn't you? So I won and you lost. I got your click and you're watching a pointless video. Or maybe not. It depends whether you feel that the content of this video matches the title and the thumbnail. So I'm going to tell you exactly what clickbait is and what it isn't. By the end of the video you will know, or you can click away at any time and you'll know nothing more than you did before you clicked. So I'm accused quite often of using clickbaity titles. I can absolutely understand why someone might say that, if they don't understand what clickbait is. YouTube viewers won't understand this, or at least they won't care, and there's no reason why they should. But for YouTube creators, YouTubers, YouTube is massively competitive. If we get views, we get paid. We get paid a share of the advertising revenue. This can be peanuts or it can be very worthwhile. I earn about £1,000 GBP a month from YouTube, and a lot of people would consider this a useful amount of money. But the time I put into making my videos, at an hourly rate I'm working for less than the UK minimum wage. But I have time to spare and I enjoy it, so this is fine. But what I can't do if I want to make any money is just take it on chance that people will watch my videos. They won't. What I have to do is not just make videos that people want to watch, I have to tempt them to watch. And I do this with my titles and thumbnails. Think about it. What makes you want to watch a video? All the information you get is the title, the thumbnail, and the name of the channel. Actually, the name of the channel is useful once you get big like Mr. Beast. But for small channels like mine, it's really only subscribers who remember who I am. And most of them don't. So if I want my video to be watched, and of course I do, I have to make an enticing thumbnail and title. But can't I just make a thumbnail and title that summarises the content of the video, if only briefly? Yes, I can. And I have done in the past. And what I know is that this doesn't get my video watched. I'm in competition with 20 or more other videos for your attention. I need to get at least as good a click-through rate as the other 19 videos and hopefully better. So, a plain title and thumbnail just won't do it. Your click will go elsewhere. Or I could make a clickbait title and thumbnail. Genuine clickbait. So I'll make the title, "Get Your Free Lunch Here," and echo that in the thumbnail, with a picture of a tasty hamburger. So who isn't going to click on that? Who doesn't want a free lunch? Well, as we know, there's no such thing as a free lunch, so the video can't possibly deliver. The content of the video doesn't match the viewer's expectations, so they click the dislike button, then click away. They might have watched an ad before the video started, so the creator will get paid, but they'll also get a kicking from the algorithm. YouTube's algorithm may be AI, but it isn't stupid. It can detect a high click rate combined with low retention. Retention is how long a viewer watches for, typically measured at the 30-second mark. So a high click-through rate combined with low retention tells the algorithm that the video is clickbait, and it won't be recommended so often to so many people, or not at all. The algorithm punishes the clickbaiter, so it is not, absolutely not, a good strategy. I'll turn this around and say what the title and thumbnail should do. Firstly, they must win the click, as we YouTubers say. Win the click in competition with all the other videos the algorithm recommends. This is absolutely essential. For a YouTuber to have any aspiration towards success, they must get at least around 5% click-through rate. That's a rough 1 in 20 figure. That YouTuber is doing averagely well. I'm simplifying a bit here, but it will do. But to please the algorithm, the video content must follow through. The viewer must feel within the first 30 seconds that their click has been worthwhile, and also the time they've spent watching an unskippable pre-roll ad. Now, as I've said, a plain title and thumbnail that describe the video won't attract many clicks. I don't know why this is so, but I do know that it's so. There's a concept in marketing known as the curiosity gap. It's the gap between what you know and what you would like to find out. So, I could go back to my free lunch example. I could make a title like "How to Really Get a Free Lunch." Potential viewers will read this title and be curious about how this might be done, so they click, hopefully to find out, and close that gap. And then the video has to deliver with real methods of getting a free lunch with no strings attached. If you know any, Please tell me in the comments because I don't. So if the video really does deliver this information, then the viewer finds out what they wanted to know and their curiosity is satisfied. Everyone is satisfied, including the algorithm. The title, and hopefully the thumbnail too, are therefore not clickbait. It's only clickbait when the title and thumbnail are deceptive and the video has little or no value, or is not related to them. The algorithm will detect that and dish out punishment appropriately. This all makes very good sense. YouTube wants to get watched, YouTubers want to get watched, the curiosity gap gets people watching. The algorithm punishes YouTubers who misbehave. But there remains a problem. Many YouTubers make videos expressing their individual opinions, and so do I from time to time. And as we all know, where someone has an opinion, people have different opinions. So, if I make a video on how to get a free lunch, and it turns out that all the options I talk about in the video involve Swedish fermented herring, then even if I provide genuine options of how to get a delicious fermented herring lunch, a lot of the viewers will feel deceived, because their opinions on what counts as food are different to mine. They will feel clickbaited. This is wrong. The video has delivered on the promise in the title and the thumbnail, so there's no clickbait here. But the viewer still complains in the comments. I don't have an answer for this, other than maybe YouTubers with opinions should tone them down and make bland videos. But this isn't what viewers want. My most popular videos are those where I express the strongest of my opinions. So there we go. I think I've explained what is and isn't clickbait fairly well. What do you think? Did this video clickbait you? Have you been clickbaited recently? Let us all know about it in the comments. See you soon.